Hello, we are back. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, the steel factory seems to be running very nicely. Now I have a decision to make though. Like, do I still want to make the steel and encased beams here? Or do I want to transport the beams and the, pipes over to the main factory? I'm thinking of pulling it over to the main. Because, like, it's not that far away. We already have a truck system set up for it. Classic. Yo, what up, Quinlan? Well, you already know I'm on that Satisfactory. What other game would I be on right now? Man is Satisfactory. I want to become one with my factory. I'm gonna merge myself into my factory. It's a good game. Is a great game. So, Blake told me to lock in. Clerk, all right. If y'all need a fifth, let me know. I doubt you will, but if you need a fifth, let me know. So, we could either remake the road, which I feel like is a little, why do I hear, why do I hear truck noises? Which I feel like is a little overkill, or we could just keep implementing, trucks on this road, which I think we will. Because if we were wanting like a truck station for the steel and the pipes separately, then that wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, that might be a bad idea if we wanted, because I'm thinking I'd want 2 trucks full of each, because they do become important, and I'm afraid if I do half and half that I would get bottlenecked. So is that built on the path? I think it is. I didn't know you could do that. Well, that's convenient. So the question is now though, I think the pipes are closer. Steel pipe input. Steel beam input. Alright, I actually gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. My apologies. Alright, I'm back. So, as I was saying, the decision now would be... do I bring this back? Because on the one hand, it would be nice to make this all in this factory. On the other one, though, obviously doing so is just going to make this situation even worse. So yeah, I'm really not entirely sure. Ooh, am I out of plates? Almost. Because I mean, I have the resources there, right? Like, I could just make the maximum amount I can over there, and then whenever that's happened with the copper and with the iron, I could move it over here. And I can just filter the steel and encase beams and stuff over here. I think that might be better. Let's try that and see what happens. Although, just having... because, like, if I'm gonna move the steel encase beams over here anyways... I may as well just make them here. Let's do that. So, this is what I actually came here to figure out. What am I doing with this drone station? Oh yeah, I meant to like put you over there. That is not what happened. It's like I could put truck stations here. So they come... station. Although I would probably want it off the main path so they don't block the way of this one. It's probably a good idea. So if I could have it. Because the problem is, right, like that's gonna stop in the middle of the pathway to go dock. And that's gonna slow everything down. But if I make them come off the central path and kind of curve to a shoulder like I was doing up here. That would probably also help. Try to extend this. And then we loop you back onto this path and have you on your merry way. I wonder though, can we just cut? Oop, sorry about that. Well, I wouldn't want them to pass each other like that, because then that creates an intersection and that creates problems. If I have everything on just like a one road here, where that has to merge on, why are you red now? Why did that kill everything? Why are you being all dramatic? You're still red. Have you always been red? I mean, if you're still working. If we make that curve onto there. So, you know, it's not in the middle of the intersection. Like, see, now you're in its way. You need to be out of the way. So if I put you further back here. It just needs to be out of the way when docking. It can't be in the way it's docking. So if it's not causing any kind of slowdown, if it can merge off into its own lane, then like that's perfect, you know. That would only cause minimal amounts of slowness. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to work. So this could end up bottlenecking everything. Which is certainly a possibility. Or it's gonna fix my issues, but does not, that does, what, like, why? That's so close. To being what I want, but it's not what I need. That's not... It's gonna cross. So it would have to yield. But once that goes, that can... So we're not gonna be able to stop yielding. Hey, buddy. Do not. But it's just extended periods of yielding, right? Because, like, if one at a time is yielding, that's fine. It's still very efficient. It's just when it gets backed up, and it's like three cars behind each other, making a muck is normally when it's a problem. So you will be steel pipes, and you will be steel beams. Input. And you are still pipes. Input. Unload, unload. I mean, in theory, this should work fine. That's not gonna work. Oh, oh, oh. Spaghetti, spaghetti. Let me just do like a dedicated power here. I would love to make a dedicated power station. I mean, you have power. So I can do that now, which is kind of nuts. That fixed my issue. Hey, oh, no, 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 no. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So let's get the steel pipes into you. Wait. You know, we should probably use load and unload. That's a lot better language. Like your stator's load. Which, hey, I have 0 of in here. Awesome. Oh, right. I stopped making them. That would do it. Okay. So I can still I can still have you on overflow. Although coming off the side would probably, let's see, can I? That works. Set the center to overflow. Set you to any. Should have a low there. Yeah. That is fine. I would like to keep this in the air, so the ground don't get all messed up. Curve seems the most straight. There we go. So I should have you to overflow as well. Because you're just taking resources to feed back into yourself. Alright. There's the pipes going in. This will be the beams. So the same thing. Raise this up. Keeping this platform here is actually kind of goated. So, same thing as before. You are set to overflow. You are set to any. You are set to overflow. Goated. We were successful in our attempt to curve around. Take that. So I think I need to go one higher for that. Yeah, it's a little baby looking lift. Oh no, actually. That's the same height. Alright, there we go. Getting the beams and the pipes. Alright. Let's do this first. Transport. Truck. Yeah, we do want it to go this way, because I'm retarded. Managerial path. Let me go steel pipe load. We want it to be a steel pipe unload, please. Well, hold on. This is the same problem. This is gonna be loading on the path. That's gonna, 'cause you're gonna have to wait for you to and that's gonna suck. So if we go one back, go one over here to this frickin' rock. So yeah, that is officially off the path. And if we were to do transport, universal vehicle path. Get your fat caboose. I might need to put you one more over. I believe I could. Do that. We just snap that into there. And then do a loop-de-loop and pull. SpongeBob style. I mean, alright. Yeah, you just... Alright, fair enough. Oh, big, big, big. So yeah, that should pull you off the path enough. To where you don't collide there, and then you can just merge back on. It has to curve. Of course it has to. Of course it has to. Really? I want to do like a 2 meter. There we go. Alright, yeah, sure, that whatever. Alright. Maybe I'm wrong and this isn't a problem, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like it could be a problem. You know? Just, it just don't seem right to me. Cause like that would definitely make it hold. But if it comes here and the reload's here, like let's see, how big is it? Is it? It's caboose sticking out. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, because this should be able to still merge. And I can do its loop-de-loop. And that should all be good and dandy. I don't know why I did that. It's not like this is a full thing. I'm just... Oh, well. I didn't know that would delete the path. Anywhoosies, let's continue what we were doing. It's not my fault. What did you just get? Oh, probably fuel. Let stators load. I mean, if I just bring stators down, I mean, still, that wouldn't matter because I can't. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so this is still pipes load and still pipes unload. There's a reason why these words exist, to get rid of ambiguity. Use them. They will help you. Still pipes unload. Oh. Yeah, your incoming items. So we now have load and unload. Still pipes load and still pipes unload. Yeah, that's intelligible. How's it going, Matt Klanka? Going good, going good. I DM'd you. I don't know if you saw it. I asked what happened with CS. What was it, Blake's bedtime? It is 8:15. It is probably just Blake's bedtime. Yeah, you know that makes sense. They just got off. Gotcha. Oop, that. Pop you in there. Alright, we now have still pipes going to the factory. Fantastical. Hey! Wait. That's not the way I told you to go. Why did you ignore me? Frick. Did it teleport? I forget they do that. I forget they teleport. That's not good. How did the CS games go? Because now your fat butt's gonna block this. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I was hoping it went good. Rip. Big enough space again. Then we stitch you onto the path. Ross kept getting 12,000 ping. Bro, what? How is that even possible? Come on, suck my nuts, suck my nuts. There we go. No, not good at all, man. This is now steel beams load. Should be stators. Yeah, you are. Alright, we gotta... But there's no stators here, Nomo. They don't exist. And now we got to do this with this. I'd really prefer if these were kind of coherent. So let me place stacking conveyor mount here. Put you to go. Nope. That nope. Have fun with the TISM game. I will. Thank you, Quinlan. Love you, homie. That's perfect. Curve works. Wow, that's. I was like, what line is that? Stator line. That makes sense. I got that operational. And now yeah, because we're only moving 480 a minute, and I don't know how long it takes for the trucks to get there, but I mean, surely it's about a minute. Like, I highly doubt it's a sub-minute get there time. All right. Did I name this steel beam load? Yeah. Steel beam load. Let's go to the base. Name the other one steel beam unload. Let me make sure I didn't already do that. Yeah, let's get rid of the false steel beam load. This is just nothing. Yeah, I know 2's fine. We'll see what happens when I put 3 on the same road. It should be fine. Steel beam unload. That's incoming items. Fantastic. The lights look so good at night, dude. W 150 megawatts a second being used. Yeah, like you. Alright. So that is set to load. Yep, outgoing items. Steel beam load. Steel beam unload. Coal. Autopilot. And then I have to get you some coal. Get you going on your way. Just for error. Onwards. Oh. I see. It teleports you where you first connected onto the line. Interesting. So that will cause problems. It's got a solid 3.5k beams in it. Obviously that was with extensive time. Yeah, this is definitely more than a minute. Alright, buddy. I'll meet you there. Man, my road's had a glow up, huh? Thank you. Alright. Let's get stators up and running. Save the game. Steel pipe and wire. Alright, so you need 10 for motors. So we need to make 20 stators. I think that's all the steel pipes I'm making. No, I'm making 80 steel pipes. Alright, let's go to the assembler floor. Sucky assembler. For continuity's sake. Oh, that much of a gap, I think. It is. Now we have to extend this out. I did have these really close together. I might go for the traditional. I was liking what I was putting down with my steel factory. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause like that's starting to get really bad down there. I really didn't know the fix to that. But you know, this seems pretty good. Alright, so this needs to go back one. Like, we lose a little space, but we save our sanity with the spaghetti, which is honestly pretty freaking good if I do say so myself. What am I doing? That's not how you build a manifold. One, 2. We're gonna be using a lot of pipe. I mean, it is what it is, but getting pricey up there. My hunt for to eliminate screws is so massive that I will yeet some coal into the fire for this. I do think that this is the better system here. No doubt. And then that is beautiful. Let's filter the pipes in first. So the top can be pipes. So here's where we gotta get the pipes in at. We can just kind of filter them in wherever we can. Like this is where we need to be in this story right here. If we do that like right there. Better yet, if we do it right there. That in on the logistics floor. Should be output. corner. Barrel. Honestly, I might want to put them on like same one maybe, just in case in the future. So I'm definitely gonna have to go get more. Maybe there's some in the box. Over here. There's a possibility. No. Hold on. What is it to get? Yeah, that's still beams and concrete. Ooh, we can revamp our. Honestly, probably not. We'll just route that in there. Alright, it's interesting. So, hypertube over there. I need a lot more room. Ingots on me. I don't need 38 copper. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. That works. Take what I can get, honestly. There we go. Looks way up here is probably from here. I create 2 machines making steel encased beams. We can do that again. I think that worked well. Oh no! I'm on autopilot. I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's not do that. Just trying to go from there to there. Jumped in the hyper too. Any Uzis. That's what I want. Get rid of these, because these will mess up your splitters. Very easily. Will those mess up your splitters? Alright. So, could try to like filter you in through there, but that's gonna get messy. I think what I do is I actually filter you over here. Because this is never expanding anymore. Never ever will. Let me just bring you down here. Hit you with that straight. Oop. Then hit you with that straight. Kill all poles. They are worthless. Straighten out. Come on. Calm down. Psycho. This is what he was made for. Oops. Somehow did it again. We do that. Now we need wire. Am I making wire yet? I think I am. Yeah. Just making cable. This is making wire. I think I'm currently using all the wire I possibly can. So, how much wire am I gonna need? It's 160 wire. And yeah, I believe I'm using every drop of copper ingot. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. So, how many ores do we have on this line right now? This is overclocked, or underclocked, is it? I don't believe so. No, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 150, bro. We're chilling. So we need 160. So yeah, we only need 10. Although, I think I was over-making some, but I want to continue to over-make some, so. Oops. Wrong way. I need to make 10 of these. Or 6 of these. Yes. 6 of these. Fantastic. And then you make one more. Oh. Yo. Catrium wire goes hard. Well, if we ever run out of copper, I know who to call. And then it's fine. So now we can just, bruh. Dude, you could play this game with Mark 1 power poles with this. Like that. That is beautiful. Mwah, exquisite. Alright. So I need to make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making 80. How much wire's on this line? We had 10, right? That's 300. We do have 480. That's 460 on the line. So we would be nearing it. $460. We're using one. We don't know the total. We are making 460 wire though. And yeah, the max is 480 for Mark IV, so all this should be Mark IV. If it's not Mark IV, I'm gonna commit a hate crime on myself. Okay, so we calculated. I forgot what it was, so hold on. Oh yeah, 80. Okay, so we need 80 more. Copper coming in. It's 160. Huh. It's 400 right there. Let me go get my power cell. Alright. So we have a total of 400 on this line. That's not great. That's not great. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not great. But, you know, it could be worse. Copper 400 online. And that's 400 out of 480. Alright. That should eventually balance and get up and running. Oh, you know, if I connect that, that would be good. I tried to look for that, and I thought that was connected, but I must have looked at the wrong thing. And then, yeah, let me connect this. Alright. Is that running? I'm gonna need you to go up. That might be an issue. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Oh, I don't have you on the middle. Fine. So, oh, no, that, well, no, I don't think that will snap. No. If I try to bring this smart splitter all the way back as I can. This one's tricky. What are we gonna do here? We definitely want to put the smart splitter back on. That's the first line of business. And that is overflow. Another new problem. I might be able to hoodwink you. Bring you up the floor. Maybe. If I put you there, and put you there, and then aim you there, and aim you here. It does connect. Has to go that way. I mean, there we go. That does work. Not exactly the way I wanted it to, but beggars can't be choosers in this business. Perfect. Stackable conveyor pole. Keep this neat and orderly. And there we go. That should be enough to get these stators going. Oh. Little mishap. We're not making smart plating anymore. We're no longer making modular engines. All right. Now we would want to mark the center. I have kind of thrown this out of whack, huh? I mean, there's just no such thing as keeping the symmetry anymore when I've thrown the chemistry, the symmetry out the window. So, all right. So now we get a merger. That up there. One, two. Oh. I guess this line technically is off. Here would be the right way. It's a little sketchy. Needs to be. I'm confused. Yeah. You're the deceitful merger. Need to be pushed up just slightly. Honestly, with how pain in the butt this is to make. Like that. I don't even know if that's worth. That did give a straight line though. That is a fat W. One. I'm really surprised they let me do that. actually... We're not gonna want to move those up. We're gonna want to move those down. So, the best way to do that is this is logistics floor. Wait. Yeah, yeah. I haven't made the motors. Well, I have made the motors yet. This is fine. Where's my motor? It's circuit board. Where's stator? Oh. We still have stators. How many more stators do we have in this thing? That's a lot of stators. Yeah. I mean... I'll still let him cook up stators. Yeah, how interesting that we've been able to still be making motors like this. Huh. Well, did anything else up here need state? Also, why are you green? Or not green, yellow. Should constantly be going. Or, well, this manifold takes a while, huh? Yeah, it's just a long manifold timeout. It has to go to 500. It's gonna be deprived for a long time. Nice, we connectors aren't doing it. You were using motors, but I don't need you to be cooking anymore. At least right now. I ran out of smart plating. I mean, we're chilling right now. Well, I mean, I'll filter it back into the motors, but... we actually don't have to right now. Oop. No, well, I'm supposed to bring that up. Like I thought I was supposed to originally. extend the factory out. We decided to make the logistics floors 4 high. Whatever idiot did that, freaking murder them. End their sleep. So, where do we got stators coming in at? This mess. Or no, I did bring them down. You can tell them cook tonight. Brain juices aren't flowing. Alright, where down in this hellhole where was I, Bringing stators in. Those are rotors. Oh yeah, there's the stators. Okay, well, in the meantime, I can fix this by bringing these a lot more down. Like so. And then using that to be able to do this. I get it for a short second. At a very particular angle. There we go. Now we can route you in. Pivot over everything. And then put a splitter. How's that too steep? It's really weird. Doesn't matter. Because bam, we got that going on. So yeah, that should drain first. And then once we use all those up, the other one's gonna start going in. Alright, let's make... Let me go get my phone. I'm back. Alright. It's actually a good idea to save. Thank you, game. It's very kind. It's been a minute. There's still a bit of wire here. Let me speed this process along. We should be getting a lot more wire now. There should be the exact, absolutely the correct amount here. Should be making 160. Does that feel slow to you? That seems so slow. Like, but I think it's just because it's a consistent flow rate. You have so much wire in you. We shouldn't have hit capacity on our wire bill. I checked that. At least I thought I did. Yeah, we should only be making 460. Yeah. 450, 460. All of this should be marked 4. I mean, yeah, you're going down, so I just think you just had to filter into the line. Alright. It is a very slow process, after all. So, next on the agenda is the need the sucky assembler. That's what I'm missing. I think the other ones have a smaller gap. About one plate, yeah. There we go. And then we want a splitter. 1, 2. Industrial encased beams. Steel beams and conch. Hurry up and beat this game so we can play. I just read your message, so Fat L. But no, I mean, literally hit me up anytime, bro. I don't only have to play Satisfactory. I've just been playing it because I've been in the mood. Anytime you want to play, just hit me up. I also built that wrong. I don't know if you're still here because of how late I was to respond to you, but... Is that already what? I don't even know what happened. Why? Oh. Why isn't it showing me a... Oh. 2. There we go. So I think I was making 2 of these last time, which seemed to give me enough. Keep that there so I can kind of keep track of what that was, so I'm not confused. Yeah, this game's gonna take me a crap ton of time to beat, so just hit me up, bro. And then doot and doot. Oop. Doot. And schmoop and boop. Alright, we can get the steel beams in first, which can go on the top. Ooh. It would appear I've forgotten to bring this out a little bit. Silly me. I expected to see a floor. There was not a floor. Yeah, dude, the constructor side is looking rough. Holy moly. We have to move our rotors down. Yeah, you can be the top. And you can be the conch. All right. This is so far out of the way. I mean, we can just bring it across the logistics floor. That's the point of a logistics floor. All this crap's hidden down here, so we don't gotta see what's up there. Or all that crap's hidden down there, so we can see what's up there. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I need to get into the logistics floor below the Mamma Mia. Below the assembler floor. I believe this does it. Yes, it does it quite well. Although this side might be more apt. Yeah. And then we put a 3-er. For any more future endeavors. Actually, no. That wasn't better. That's what I get for assuming. That's right the first time. Nah, I already tried that. Come on. Have you ever heard the definition of insanity? I can't remember what my starting point was. How to burn through fuel 101. I need to go higher, bro. But yeah, to avoid this ever happening again, I was thinking about having an extra part sticking out of each logistics floor and a non-logistics floor that just takes you all the way up the building, but it's through the side. So if I ever need to filter something through, I don't have to do that. It's too late now for this. Like, I would have to redesign the whole factory. But I could probably do it for my steel factory and see how that goes, because I didn't think, I don't know why I didn't think about this, but I didn't think about, you know, like making something in constructors and then having to move that all the way up to what are these called? Manufacturer, right? Because you have to go up through the assembler floor, like the assembler. Because you go into the assembler logistics floor, which is fine, and then you have to go one more up, which is the assembler floor, and you don't want that there. But if I had if I had an extra side piece sticking out that would run across the entire factory, I could just put that in that wall, and then the actual wall would be on the outside. I mean, I technically could add that. I would just have to destroy all that and move that one back. But that really wouldn't be too bad. I would just make this like 2 or 3 longer, and then just to keep expanding that out, so we have a cubby to push things up and through, and then I can have my other wall out there. So yeah, having to do this is just getting cluttered. It does not look very good. Could put you over here, just like keep attaching it to the wall. I could do that. Definitely not the dumbest thing I've ever done. Can't help but notice there's a wall mount. Not anymore. All my homies hate wall mounts. Alright, now we need the conch. Let's keep expanding. I think that's 7 out. Ooh. Close. Getting rid of all these reinforced iron plates would suck, but in the forever box you go. Hopefully you just merge with the other, yeah, with that one dismantle crate. Oh man. There's so much loot in that box. Let me clean up this bottom of the floor here. And speaking of concrete, let me go get more of that. And see again, like, here's a quote-unquote issue, you know. These just go straight to constructors. If I had a side thing, then I have to do this. This is the constructor logistics floor. This is where I'm gonna actually have to bring the limestone up at, which is where actually this is where I'm gonna have to bring the limestone up at. What's filling up my inventory? 130 stators doesn't help the situation. Keeping crystal on me isn't bad. Keeping bombs on me when I'm at the factory isn't great. I don't really ever need them here. already. What was I about to do? Right, see how much I need. That would help a lot. Yeah, I was making 2. 72. We could definitely do that. Probably, maybe, possibly. Okay, never mind. So, total of 5. 45 times 4 is 180. And then, what we need? That making 10 plus 30. No. 45 times 4, 110, or 180 plus 30. It's 210 concrete. That's a lot of conch. What about wet concrete? That's actually gonna be in the refinery. That gives 80, you know, that only takes 120 limestone. I'm curious. I remember when I said bombs weren't super necessary? I lied. Let us. So we are fortunate enough. Where'd I put my bombs at? We are fortunate enough to be right by water. And wet concrete definitely seems to be the efficient one out of the bunch. Of course you're here. Bro, I want to commit genocide against this freaking animal, dude. I wanna pull a mass extinction event. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But if we foundation, coordinators, and then go out 5 both ways. I would really like to get out of range of this mountain. Well, I don't think that rock can be destroyed. Do we cover it though? I don't think. Oh, we do cover it. All right, sick. This is a good test for when I build on my when I build my power plant. If we the refinery like this, how much do you supply right now? 60. Hold. Any motors? I could probably have some in my chest. Hopefully. I do not. Luckily, we have a pretty good looking storage station here. Motors right there. No, actually, it would be better if we put the first refinery. Like, we can use this to line it up, but we can see if it's aligned with catwalks. Yep. Catwalks really don't like to connect, do they? Or maybe it's just because it's zooped. No, they really don't like to connect. Anyways, that is indeed aligned. We can do it. We do what we do best. Put a wall here. Need 100 water per minute. 120. I want to start up close or far back? Probably far back. this set up. And then to feed this in, we can do a little bit of that action. If we upgrade you to Mark II. Oh, there's... It's really annoying it doesn't give you that back. You're making 120. Okay, you're starting there? There we go. Yeah, we should definitely do this the other way. And we can underclock you to 100. Let that flow in. Want to aiming this way probably actually. The merger. Yeah, that would be the... Because now we can do our original route. But yeah, that is so much cheaper. What concrete to go, bro? I don't have an obsession with lifts. You do. Yeah, this should just be like fully filled up on water. Yeah. Yeah, I did not realize it was like 45 to 15 conversion. That is awful. We're also gonna need to go get more. This is why I'm making them in-house. For this exact reason. Back it up here, bro. Yeah. Come on. I know you're dying. I know you're dying to do a 90-degree angle. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do straight what straight's not for. Mathematically speaking, I'm breaking you, and that's my bad. Alright, I have way too much of something. I think reinforced iron plates is part of it. Steel beams, because I don't really use Mark 2s anymore. Oh yeah, I'm full of steel beams. It's only like 400 on us. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200. And then, yeah, let's go ransack. All right, 14,000. 14,000. I wish 1,400. Or 1,400. I don't know why I said 14,000. That's not right. Bro, somebody needs to frickin'. Hold on, I wonder if I... Because I know in like a conveyor floor hole, pipes can go way further. Can belts? No. It doesn't look like it can. There you go, straight. Good. You're you know, straight, you're doing really good, buddy. Alright. And then right through the center you go. actually making 5 more concrete than needed. Balls. I did do it wrong. I convinced myself I didn't. Supposed to be this floor I did that. It's not a big deal. This could be the floor. Also, we should be able to get rid of this now. Shouldn't have anything in it. Yep. Fantastic. It's gonna weaken him with the I don't have a conveyor floor hole addiction. Oh well. Kind of worked out. I overshot. But you know what? This is what straight's for. Literally made for this exact reason. And there we go. We are now making encased industrial beams again. Thank the Lord. know what time it is. I am really satisfied with the factory I've cooked up. Like, but the more I play, you know, the more I learn, and honestly, I see myself rebuilding this factory somewhere in the future, which is hard. That's a tough pill for me to swallow, but hold on, can I just like, that seemed like it let me convert that into a side piece. No? Alright, there we go. That is a solid 12 a minute. Not too shabby. And then, we can either split the conch, or we can, because we're making 5 more than we need. So we have to do something about that. I mean, technically you don't, but it is what. Oh, I cleared the filter. Let me just. I really. One straight power line, bro. And you have no clue what just bricked. Actually, this is a great time to save. Any whoosies. I will keep this up, this strip of land here. I believe we need 75, we're making it 80. Let's just make sure. $72. Honestly, I think we're fine with the other one still making conch. Honestly, should probably just stop it, right? So we're gonna need concrete in the future. So, oh, it already is stopped. Because I only have 1 miner. Okay, so it is important for me to save this bit of concrete. No doubt about it, so. Yeah, if we were using well, almost the same amount of resources. Actually, was that even working? I don't think it was. Like, it wasn't efficient. Unless there, oh, hold on, there's probably. Yeah, no, there is another one up there, duh. I was like, that doesn't seem right, that conversion rate. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, this is just waste. This is wasteful. Let me open up the workshop. What is it? 10:30. Mark II miner that. Although Should have made this a... Thought I was forgetting something. Ooh. Or actually, yeah, no, it's a splitter we want, not a merger. Why are you that height? Why did I decide to make you that? That's just weird. I'm sorry that I did that to you. What? What? What was that? It would be smartest if we're gonna do it this way, to exhaust all the resources from this one first. So actually, hold. Go back. You can stay where you belong. Just with a new shiny coat of paint. That's 240, so we need probably 2 power cells. Yep. So why am I using Mark 1 pipes? Use Mark 2, please. This one, it's better just to make another one. 1000%. And then just so yeah, that's 600 cubic meters a minute. We're good. Gotta let that spin up. And then we're making that conch. There we go. Now we're making 80 concrete a minute to save here. Make a merger. Put you on to there. Me and Grace are playing Overwatch if you want to join. Yeah, I'm down. Let me finish what I'm doing here. It's only gonna take a second. Just need to store this concrete. I'm gonna save, take a crap, and then I will be down. So y'all can play a quick play game probably. I'm making some ramen. Dope. And then 3 here. Actually, I know exactly what I want to do. Storage room. And then someone put a freaking smart splitter on. Frick. Overflow. This should hopefully count sometime as overflow. Once these back up, which they will. Just gonna take a minute. Wrong floor. Yeah, that's to fill up. You know, we can accelerate that. So that starts backing up. Yeah, we are moving 85 more than what we need. That should back up. It's just gonna take a minute. We don't want overflow, just any. Start stockpiling some of that. And that should be feeding the machines all it needs. Dude, the blur. Why is it so blurry? Do I have motion blur on? Oh no, it's off. I thought that was motion blur high. I'd lose my mind. Alright. Let's save. We've done good. I'm gonna head out, play some Overwatch for a little bit, and then go to bed. So thank you for the Satisfactory, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more, probably. Bye bye.